Hello from PlanTV News. This is Ann, and I'll be your news anchor for today. First, we have our health tip of the week. Often our health tip is comical because laughing at mental illness destroys the stigma of it. Further, laughter actually is therapeutic. Let's see what Plan's creative folks have for us today.
Hi, this is Stacy with 8 habits to improve mental health that you can try today. Number 1, get restful sleep. Number 2, cut back on social media. Number 3, strengthen your relationships. Number 4, move your body on your own terms. Number 5, savor nutrient-rich foods. Number 6, know when to take it easy. Number 7, make time for rest. And number 8, get some sunshine. Today I'll talk to you about the first tip, restful sleep. Sleep isn't a non-negotiable for physical health. It also plays an essential role in mental health. One 2021 study included data from 273,695 adults in the U.S. The researchers found that people who averaged 6 hours of sleep or less per night were about 2.5 times more likely to report frequent mental distress than those who averaged more than 6 hours of sleep. The quality of your sleep matters, too. Disrupted sleep can contribute to mental health symptoms.
And here is your update on what's new at the clubhouse.
Last week, lots of people on our team, including member Jamie, staff Deanna, and intern Mia, deep cleaned Gunther's garage. Here's a video of our beloved Berlin showing you just how much more room there is.
Next, we have the segment Getting to Know You Deeper. It's a way for us to learn a bit more about the people we work with every day at Plan.
Hi, this is Steve for Getting to Know You, and today I have a guest from San Antonio. Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello. My name is Brandon Wagner, and I'm from San Antonio Clubhouse. So, I oversee the clubhouse in San Antonio, but we have a program director, Cameron, who really is on the floor, and she's more of like the GM.
And you're more of like Ruth, the director?
Right, yeah, I'm more like Ruth.
So how is fundraising down there?
We've been pretty lucky, I think, fundraising-wise. It's always a challenge to find dollars, but for the clubhouse, things are pretty stable, it seems, and we're pretty successful in getting funds there. A lot of the other things that we're doing now as part of Form Communities, which is sort of the umbrella organization of Clubhouse in San Antonio, we're always looking for new opportunities, and yeah, we have a lot of federal and state contracts, and
Excellent.
Well,
where are you from originally?
I'm from San Antonio.
All right. And did you go to college there, or?
No, so I grew up in San Antonio, went to high school there, but went to college up in New York. I went to Syracuse University, so upstate.
What did you study while you were there?
Architecture. It's funny how that happens. I went to school, I studied architecture, but as soon as I got out, I found Clubhouse instead, and so I've never actually worked as an architect. I always tell people I never was looking. I was interested in design and buildings, but the last 10 years I've been working at Clubhouse, and it turns out this is actually working with people and being in community is actually where I'd rather be anyway. So
it's a very rewarding work. I've seen people come in here that can't really even speak in complete sentences, and within a year and a half, they're living independently, they're driving again, and they've got a job, and they're telling us they don't have time to come here anymore. So
I think that's a rewarding part of it. For a lot of people, Clubhouse is going to be like a lifetime community. I think for me, like Clubhouse is a lifetime community, right? Like I don't go to church, I don't have any other communities elsewise. So even though I work at the Clubhouse, it also is my people. And I think for a lot of our members, Clubhouse becomes like your people. And so whether you're there 5 days a week, or you only come in to see us on holidays or on occasional socials, that's what we want to see. We want to see people use the community, and we want to see people sort of move through and pass and transition and rejoin other communities if they can, because, Clubhouse is a really special place, but there are actually also a lot of other great communities everywhere around us in our cities. And so if people can connect to other communities as well, I think that's also a success.
Well, what would you say are your goals for your San Antonio Clubhouse right now? I'm sure you've achieved some of your goals already, but what are you hoping to do there in the future?
I think just continue to be available for more people. Now our average daily attendance is in the mid-30s, so that's that's good. But, continuing to reach more people, and especially younger people, I think a lot of clubhouses are targeting young adult populations, and it is especially important, I think, because, a lot of the mental illness sort of onset happens in your late teens and early 20s. And unfortunately, because of the way the system works and, healthcare in the United States, a lot of people go maybe a decade or more before really finding a right solution. So getting to people early, getting Clubhouse as like a known solution for young people, I think should be the goal for many of us.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, because in that decade, they lose self-confidence, and they lose their social skills, and they lose their self-worth.
Yeah, and a lot of the kind of prime time to discover what you want to be and who you want to be in your life. I mean, it's really, I don't think very few very lucky people probably know what they're going to do when they're 18 or 20 or 22. It's really the decade of the 20s where you almost have to spend that entire time discovering who you are and who you want to be. I mean, if you lose that, then you're kind of starting again in your 30s or in your 40s or sometimes later.
Yeah, I smiled when you said that about the 20s, because I really have grown to believe that the 20s is all about finding out who you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just the way it is now. I mean, education is different. The job market is different. Things are not as stable as they used to be. So I think it takes a lot more effort these days for young people to sort of put themselves together and figure out what direction to head into.
And what would you say are your personal goals? We talked about your professional goals, but your personal goals for the next couple of years?
Like for me, personally?
Yeah.
I really like to do more traveling. I'm actually living in Austin now, so we were speaking about Austin before. So get to know Austin, get to know that community, that city.
It's a secret about yourself that nobody here at the clubhouse knows.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Ruth going to Hawaii. I once did a surfing class in Hawaii and was so exhausted from surfing, maybe just like one wave, that I spent the rest of the day laying on the beach, passed out.
Did you get tumbled by the wave?
Yeah, it's really hard to surf. The waves are pretty big, and I was a skinny little teenager, so I didn't exactly have stamina.
All right. Well, this is the time at the end of the interview where if you have anything to say to the clubhouse, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I love being here. I love visiting. Plan is a great clubhouse, and I hope to come back many more times.
All right, well, thanks. We'll say goodbye. Bye-bye.
Now we have upcoming events here at the clubhouse.
Hey everybody, this is Kim with Plan. Welcome. We are going to have a Come Cook with Kim class every third Wednesday of the month starting August 21st. Feel free to sign up. It's going to be about an hour from 2 to 3. By popular demand, we've had everybody ask for grilled cheese, so we're going to make grilled cheese the first time. In September, we're going to make mashed potatoes. Everybody seems to like the mashed potatoes around here. And then in October, we're going to do BLTs. So I hope everybody comes and joins us, and we'll come up with something good for Christmas to make. If you need any ideas for appetizers or anything, and come in and sign up and join the club. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Finally, we have our sports desk team.
Hey, this is Reed from Sports Desk. Today I'll be talking about the USA basketball team from the Olympic side and Simone Biles, the famous gymnast. The United States remains 2-0 in the bracket for the USA Olympics. Sunday, July 28th, USA beat Serbia 110-84. Wednesday, July 31st, USA beat South Sudan 103-86. The Americans took a 73-57 lead into the fourth quarter against Sudan. Bam Adebayo had 16 points, and Kevin Durant had 11 points, and Derek White had 10 points, although LeBron James not score in the third quarter. The Americans had LeBron James against Serbia, who scored 21 points. Kevin Durant scored 23 points. Now, let's jump into the Olympic side. Simone Biles, the famous gymnast, is from Spring, Texas, outside of Houston, Texas. Simone Biles is just 4'8" feet tall. Simone Biles became the most decorated gymnast in history with her gold medal win and record-breaking routine on Tuesday. U.S. athletes make some money from the 2024 Paris Olympics. Team USA pays $37,500 in bonuses for a gold medal, $22,500 for a silver medal, and $15,000 for a bronze medal. The study found that even if Simone Biles were to achieve record-setting 5 gold medals in Paris, she would only earn $137,500. And the other countries would earn $5 million for gold medals, for a few gold medals. Simone Biles just earned over $7 million in 2023 thanks to endorsements. Biles, being 27 years old, is the third woman in history to win multiple golds in the all-around and the first to win all-around titles 8 years apart. Andrade finished silver, and Suni Lee from the U.S. took bronze. And Andrade is from Brazil, if you haven't heard before. Well, this is Reed signing off from Sports Desk. Thank you. Goodbye.
Well, that's it for the broadcast today. Thanks for watching. This is Ann Gant signing off until next week. Bye now. See you next time.